Hey there folks, Greg Shepard here, S&A Financial Services. In today's video, a little bit off the beaten path, we're going to talk about something kind of indirectly associated with TIAA. We're talking about outside accounts of TIAA, all right? Costs, fees associated with that. A lot of you brought it to my attention, what's going on with some of you out there. So, I'm doing my best to educate everyone out there regarding stuff related to TIAA and other, nuances associated with your investment accounts here and there. This is probably fits in that category. All right. So hang tight here in just a few seconds and I'll elaborate a little bit on what I just spoke about. Again, name is Greg Shepard here. Specialize in helping folks all over the country just unwind those TIAA complexities. Do it every day, all day long. I really enjoy doing it. So if you have an issue with TIAA, contact me. Information is below. Okay, off the beaten path a little bit here, like I mentioned. This has become more rampant rampant, is that the correct word? the last month or so, you all reaching out to me through Zoom. We do Zoom calls or phone calls, and I'm helping you unwind some of these accounts over at TIAA because, as you know, they get a little confusing. But in that time period, we're trying to figure out where your other assets are as well, what type of accounts, how does it all fit into the picture? Because that comes into play if and or when we initiate lifetime income, okay, if that's in play or not. So a lot of these outside accounts come into play when we're talking about these strategies. So, and I simply ask, when you tell me what other accounts you have, hey, what are your fees? What's that advisor over there charging you? Not that I'm trying to bring those assets. That's not what we do here. We're not selling anybody. It's not what we do. But just simply asking, do you know what your costs are? And usually the answer is, I don't know. All right. So I just tell them, hey, just shoot them an email, just ask. I mean, folks do it, my clients do it to me every now and again, and I just shoot them a quick email. It is not hard at all. It takes me 5 seconds, okay? Folks get back to me in this case, these cases. I don't know why I care. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't mind mentioning their names. So most of these folks are with Edward Jones, okay? This is factual. This isn't me making it up. Two in particular I can remember off the top of my head. One, the fee was 1.3% outside of investment-related expenses, 1.3% per year. The other one was 1.2. 1.3 is a very odd number, but nonetheless, that's what it was. I don't have the words here. I'm trying to tiptoe around this. Head for the doors. I don't know how else to word this. Anything north of 1% in my industry shouldn't be allowed unless there's other, really complicated issues going on financially. This wasn't the case. Just to give you an idea, folks, again, I'm not trying to advocate my services, but we're charging no more than 0.80%, and that includes investment management, putting these packages together, financial planning. Also, we just onboarded or will be onboarding here in a month estate planning services that are wills, trusts, things of that nature included in that fee. That's where the industry is headed. So if you have an outside advisor from TIAA charging you whatever the fee, whatever the fee is, will that person be competent in the sense that can put together a good strategy with TIAA, maybe lifetime income, justify why, extraction strategies given the contracts that are afforded to you, excuse me here. And also, once that plan is implemented, will that person, he or she, are they competent enough to tell you from which accounts to extract from the most tax efficient way? All right. Pre-Social Security, post-Social Security strategy in that plan. Okay. If they're charging north of 1%, all of that better be included. All right. And don't give me this, advisor is going to meet with me once a year and my fee is 1.3%. That doesn't cut it, folks. If you're in that situation, you can get better, okay? Moreover, some of you folks have said, hey, I'm going to go with the TIAA management program. Perfectly fine. Hey, folks, I advocate that you do look into that. Again, ask these same questions and also take a step back and ask yourself, do they, being the TIAA reps, do they have carte blanche? Do they have the ability to get on their platform, the ability to get you just about any investment in the world out there on their platform, okay? Or is Big Brother, in this case, TIAA, telling that advisor what to tell you on how to invest that money, maybe in certain models. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of that. Again, from what I've gathered from you all, that fee is 0.80% for a lot of folks, not across the board, but which is a fair fee. But make sure you're getting all of that stuff, encompassed with that service. Okay. Don't be shy to ask. Don't be afraid to ask. Okay. This is your money. So, folks, I'm going to reiterate, and I'll close this video down. Anything north of 1% or even 1%, and all you're getting is investment management. Oh gosh, here we go. My industry has become commoditized in the sense that what I put you in, I custody over at Charles Schwab. What I put you in, Joe, Jane, John, Sally down the street advisor, if they're competent, can get the same things. Okay, then it comes down to how are they using those investments given the plan that you need? Are they he or she implementing exit strategies from different types of accounts that's most tax efficient for you? Are they familiar with the lifetime income? Does it make sense for you? Okay. Don't let the investment side of things really sway where you're going, because again, if you're with a competent advisor, that person should, advisors have the ability to get those same things. Okay. I know it's a little convoluted, but I hear these stories, 1%, 1.3, 1.2, turn around and head out the door and find someone else. I don't know how else to explain that. All right. I'll probably throw out more videos regarding this, but be your own advocate. Shoot me information or shoot me questions regarding your situation. I'm not going to put a press on you or any kind of sales pitch. That's not what we do. I'd be more than happy to answer any question that you may have. Sincerely. Okay, folks. Greg Shepard here, long-winded here. Information's below. Hey, you all go out and have a good one. All right, y'all take care. Bye-bye.